I think the saying is like when we're young, we care about making money at the expense of our health. But when we get older, then we don't have our health and we trade, a lot of our money to get that health back. Hey, this is Lance McGowan and
Tanner Freegard.
And today's episode of our Health is Wealth series, we're talking about health, longevity, why it's so important for us to help our clients with that, and how you can help yourself as well. And so one of the things that, it's really important that we prepare our clients for a prosperous retirement, but having enough savings isn't enough to ensure that your family can enjoy a long and prosperous retirement. A complete approach to retirement includes another element, well-being, aka health.
Absolutely. And that's why we pride ourselves on the integration of health and wellness discussions with our clients to make sure that they get the total picture of retirement. One that not only includes just a comfortable income, but the ability to enjoy the activities they spent a lifetime imagining, which includes travel, family visits, and exciting new hobbies.
Yeah, that's so important that we don't just earn our money, but we get to enjoy it later on in life. And, these times of our lives too. That's so important, yeah. And research in the Stanford Center on Longevity Slightness Project shows that while people are living longer, some disturbing trends persist, including obesity and sedentary living.
Absolutely, and that's what baffles my mind. There's one source that was cited by the study of Centers of Disease and Control Prevention reports obesity is a risk factor for high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease, sleep apnea, some cancers, general body pain, and overall a low quality of life and all causes of death.
Wow, that does not sound fun or good at all. And so we definitely have a lot of opportunity as a nation and individuals to improve our health in this area. And so that's quite a deadly list for, packing on a few extra pounds, needless to say.
Absolutely. More than a third of all Americans under the age of 75 are considered obese, according to the Stanford study. Obesity rates among those 25 to 54 and those over 75 are significantly higher than they were just 12 years ago as well.
Wow. So just, a little over a decade, things are changing dramatically for our health. And, it's no surprise with the introduction of processed foods, fast foods, restaurants, and high animal protein consumption. But anyways, however, it's not entirely our fault, the study suggests. So there's potentially some other reasons maybe.
Absolutely. So diet guidelines are constantly changing. While more of us are understanding that exercise is good for us, we become too sedentary. Again, not all of our fault considering the shift that, from farms to manufacturers to desk jobs, not to mention that 60-inch, plasma HD TV with hundreds of channels and tons of movies on demand.
Yeah, that's a lot of reasons to not move around for sure. And Americans are sitting for longer stretches, the study also reported.
Absolutely. So a majority across the age groups are sitting for 5 or more hours per day.
Wow, that's a lot. And one article cited in the study even dramatically reports sitting is the new smoking. That's right. No, I don't do that, but you know what I'm saying? That's what the study said.
It's so true, though. I've been seeing it more and more. So really, how do we help all our clients get active?
Well, instead of an expensive pen or other gift for a valued client, we offer solutions like a health tracking aid, and these are called wearables. And you've probably heard of them, and these can include things like Fitbit, which are very popular.
Absolutely. Stanford researchers also said that wearables emerge as powerful means to monitor and nudge individuals to engage in healthy behavior.
And that's true because what gets measured gets managed, and that's a very practical way to do so when it's on your body, at all times. And client dinners are great, but most of the time what we think is healthy really isn't. We like to think about activities instead.
Absolutely. Actually, one of our successful Colorado colleagues takes his clients out skiing and golfing. Wells Fargo even sponsors an entire weekend at the Winter Park Resort each year. I mean, that sounds pretty nice, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous right now. I mean, I don't really ski or snowboard, but having a company pay for that type of thing would be awesome. I would learn how to ski and snowboard pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At least you would fall down the hill fast.
Yeah, that's right, and fall forward at that.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. So community activities such as a 5K run or a bike tour are also very important to us, and you can get more information on that on each event each year as well.
Absolutely. It's not unusual for clients to come and ask for help in areas outside of our financial guidance, such as finding a good tax professional or a good attorney.
Yeah, and what's good to know is financial professionals like yourself don't just offer the financial side, but it's like, hey, whatever I don't specialize in, like maybe the tax side or the law side, or maybe even some of the health side, which is where, partnerships like this make sense, which
Absolutely.
is it's a really good, hand-in-hand partnership there. So why wouldn't you follow our lead when it comes to living a healthier or a longer life? Maybe that's the question of the video.
Absolutely. That's definitely something that's baffled my mind, and I'm still working on,
Yeah.
I also find out that it's, what good is having a retirement savings if we're not healthy enough to enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the saying is like when we're young, we care about making money at the expense of our health, but when we get older, then we don't have our health and we trade, a lot of our money to get that health back, but we may have the money, but not the health. So it's kind of like, how can we have both within reason and still have our quality of life? And I think it's videos like this. It's, reaching out to somebody to get that personalized support, getting that education, and really just taking the initiative. I think that's what it's been like for me. It's like I knew I couldn't do it alone. I needed to get classes and education on all aspects, financial, health, mental, physical, and spiritual.
Absolutely.
And so we're trying to tackle as many of those as possible, right? But we know that there's, only so much that somebody can absorb at one time too. So it's about getting the information when you're ready to.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
There you go. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Hit the subscribe button for future video updates, and make sure to check out some of the other videos we have as well. And we'll see you in those videos soon.